Hello, this is Kristen and Alfredo and Jacob, and we're interviewing Amina, who was in Stars in 2016 with us. Amina, would you like to introduce yourself to us and maybe start by telling us where you are now and what you're doing now?
Hi, Jacob and Kristen and Alfredo. I think I've met all of you before, so that is exciting. And I'm Amina Abdullahi. I'm from Ghana and I'm in Maryland now studying at Montgomery College. I'm currently studying biological sciences and I'm aspiring to go to medical school after that.
You were in Stars with us in 2016. So I'm curious, or we're curious to hear a little bit about your experience at Stars, how it impacted your life, what you took away from it, and how you think that has impacted where you've gone since.
Oh, Stars 2016, it kind of seems a long time, but it isn't, because it is all like fresh in my mind. I really loved it. It was like a life-changing experience. You know, in Ghana, those opportunities are not like common. It was really like something huge, especially that it was hosted in a university. So just being at the university, like Kwame Nkrumah University, was just fulfilling for me. I felt like, oh, I can be here. It was a really great experience for me. And one of the major things I took from there was the pre-university experience, or like New Year students. So the Stars really taught us a lot. Actually, they had one student from the Kwame Nkrumah University who was with us, and he was telling us how the experience, like first year college experience, it, and that was really lovely. I loved it.
So you talked about kind of having new experiences and going to the university and seeing that you could be there. So can you tell us a little bit about where you came from before Stars, where you were living and where you grew up?
Yeah, so before I attended Stars, I'm from Kolenvai, which is in the northern region, East Mount Prissy district in Ghana. So, and I was living in Tamale, so I wasn't with my parents at that time, because girl child education in my community is not that serious. Even till now, it isn't serious. And if you really want to like be serious about it, you have to actually just move up. So I just moved away from home to stay somewhere else so that I can have all the opportunities that any other people or any other girl could have to support their education.
You talked a little bit about your experiences at being in an all-girls school. Can you talk a little bit about how a girl's life is in Ghana and how going to these camps affected that part of your life?
Yeah, so in Ghana, girls actually we are the most vulnerable. Let me say that, like, apart from children, girls are the most vulnerable population, and we are given less opportunity for education. So many people just hold the belief that girls are not smart enough to be able to go through school and get a better job or just make themselves better. So they just end up saying, oh, why not just get married? So get married, give birth to kids, just be in the kitchen and cook. You don't have to go to school because you are a girl. So that is the life for we girls. And we have no, let me say, anything that we can compare to the men. inequality in education is what most of the girls face in Ghana, and also like doing any other work. So they think the girls should do all the work and the guy just have to go to school and be the smart or the intelligent person.
And how did going to this camp affect the way you see that gender equality or gender inequality that in Ghana? Once you go to the camp and you see how the volunteers are male and female and we're all equal, how did that affect you?
Yeah, so going to the camps actually helped a lot in fulfilling that gap. So usually every girl desires to have that kind of equality, but we don't have it, and we are not empowered to say it out loud in public that, oh, this is discrimination and it must stop. So going to the camp where we went there and we see that the Peace Corps volunteers all work together, like whether it's a man or a woman, and even we those who attended the camps, like both females and males, we could voice out our opinion, like on how women or men are treated in the society, and just talking about it actually made a change, because most of the guys who were there, they knew like how females should be treated, not just what the society believed. So it actually made me happy, because that is all that I was looking for, to like have that freedom to talk to a guy that, oh, so if I'm your sister, you don't have to sit back and ask me to do that and do that. You rather do it yourself, or I will do it if I'm available, because I have to also go to school. So seeing that experience, and at the global camp, they actually taught about gender inequality a lot, and that was so helpful. And we were there with the young kids, like mentoring them and talking to them, and they had their own opinions that, yeah, that is what society believes, some of them, and that is what they are going to hold to. But I believe it actually impacted them, and that made me happy. Not that I was just impacted on my own, I was just glad that others get to experience that influence, because only one person is not going to be able to make the difference. So if I know and another person also knows, so it gives me hope. So when it keeps spreading, then the difference will surely come one day.
With the impact of more than just one person being felt, how was that received when you went back yourself to your community?
So the impact is on me, and so the only impact I would say it has on my community will be that they have seen where I am now, and because I have achieved this much, it will have some kind of influence on them, like looking up at me and saying that, oh, she did it and she's a girl, so I'll be able to do it too.
I wanted to ask you about, in that same subject, about being a mentor. You mentioned when you were in the Globe Bro camps that you were a mentor there for the younger ones. How did that feel? How was that role for you, especially seeing those younger girls getting that confidence and everything that you got through these camps?
It was so like, I feel alive. So sometimes when you feel like you are living, but what you want is not coming true, you feel like, oh, I'm dead. But then when I went to the global camp, I actually went there twice. So when I was high school in my second year, and when I graduated, I went back again once, and it was just amazing just to see that the young kids still have that they still have that goal of achieving their goals, even with the society they lived in. It's not like I just felt so happy that they haven't given up, and they are still just working on it, just like I'm still working on it too. I felt really happy, and I always wanted to be around the kids and just talk to them. And then as I was playing the mentor role, I also felt responsible. Like, I wasn't just like going to school. I've been to school from elementary to high school, and I've done nothing because the school system doesn't put things in place that can make you help while you are still in high school. And as a girl from like a poor family, I couldn't help, apart from just talking to those I could talk to, and also being a role model to achieve my goals so that others will look up and also achieve this. So I felt responsible. That was the first thing I've done ever in my life, just mentoring, volunteering to mentor someone. I felt so responsible, and I felt like I should do that more, just guide someone or talk to someone. It felt really good, and I love that. I love that experience.
I love that, Amina, and I feel like, I don't feel like you are an amazing role model for so many girls everywhere, but especially in Ghana. So I would like to know if there was like one thing that you wanted to say to girls in Ghana or from your village, something about what women's empowerment or what, you know, being empowered means to you, or what you want them to know growing up, what would that be?
Okay, I would say just never give up. Just keep on going. Like, whatever the dream is, you just have to like keep on going. You don't have to give up. You don't have to listen to anyone. So I had a lot of voices at home, like this person would say, oh, you are going to get married soon. You are not going to be able to make it. Like this one would say, you are going to get pregnant on the way and you can't continue your education. And all sort of voices comes, but I never listened. I just continue, study, continue to go. Even though I didn't know where I was going, you don't have to have a clear goal to go to school. Just continue to go, study and continue to go to school, and the dream will line up on the way later. But if you stop going to school and you think you are going to sit back and get your goals right before you go, then the goal will never come.
So in developing countries like Ghana, kids and young women, like we talked about, it's very hard for them to have that hope, that ambition to do something more, because they're taught that this is as good as it's going to get for you. When you go to a conference like STARS, you have all these different people come in, business people and students and all these people that have been successful come up to you and say, look at all these different opportunities they are. Can you talk a little bit about how your mentality changed when you go to these conferences and how it brings hope to people?
Of course, those camps helped because when I went to STARS, I was still on the process. I actually finished the process of doing my application for Africa's Tomorrow Scholarship, but I wasn't like sure I was going to get it, so I just did the application. But when I went to STARS, that like something in me said, fight for this. Like, don't stop fighting for it. These people are nice and going to their country to study, that means a lot. So it actually helped me. So I met Ebony there and Sarah, and they were really great in advising me on what I want to do. So I told everyone I met I was going on that I want to be a medical doctor, and I actually told them I was going to come to the United States and study. Why I didn't know the college I was coming to, I didn't know any, but it just inspired me. It gave me a lot of hope just being around people who understand, people who, when you tell them, they are not going to shake their head and tell you that you can't get there. They tell you, oh, you'll be able to do it. You can do it. Just keep on. I'm wishing. Ebony told me, so when she was coming back, she told me, oh, I'm going to meet you in the United States when you come to study. And that felt good. Though I didn't know I was coming, but it changed something in me, and I hope that I will actually make it.
For those people that have never even heard of these kind of camps, can you just kind of break it down of why this kind of work needs to continue?
So I hope that events like this will continue to happen in Ghana, because that is really going to impact so much on how many girls are able to go to school, or even boys, the education level of rural girls and boys. It is really going to have so much impact on them. Not just that they will come to have fun. I had fun, and I made a lot of friends, and it was just nice. But having the experience of pre-college helps you to be successful. Like, it gives you a step ahead to be successful. And I hope if it is like important, or it is significant, that we invest into this.
I want to say thank you for your interview today. I know you're busy these days too. So yeah. And we want to hear more from you in the future too.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for taking the time from your day to talk to us, and thank you so much for everything. You know, like we said, you're a role model whether you know it or not, and I'm very happy to know you and to see you grow, and I can't wait for other girls to follow in your footsteps.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
You're
Alex.
welcome.
Great to see you again.